Hey guys, HanKuSung with another Alliance campaign. What was it? Last time what did we do again? Oh, we proved that she was not a witch, and we revived something called the Order of Embers. So, and then we made our way to Aram Stand? Yeah.
What
Alright.
is your business with House Waycrest?
While I appreciate the dedication that went into compiling this tome, this thing reads like engineering instructions for a siege engine. I'll need some time to comb through this information for anything that might be useful to us. I wouldn't mind some assistance if you have a moment. For starters, I could use some more light in here.
A steady pillar prevails. Now, it says here that the Order used special weapons against the Trust to counter their dark magic. If my theory is correct, then whatever they used could also disrupt the Coven's magic. Let me see if there is something here we can try. Much better. Could you do me a favor and jot this down? My notebook is here somewhere. Okay. Rowan wood? No, that doesn't grow around here. Alchemical fire? Oh, if only Master Ashton were here. He would have a field day. I need you to find my sewing kit. It should be somewhere in my bag over there. The tome mentions that the Inquisitors of old would use weapons of silver to disrupt the magic of the Trust. If the Coven wields similar magic, they may be vulnerable to silver as well. Drustvar stands firm.
Ah, you found it. Excellent. You look confused. Let me explain. I have reasons to believe that the Coven has already infiltrated Iran's stand. There are many unfamiliar faces here, with the refugees from Corlane, and we know they can use their magic to appear like one of us. This needle is fashioned of solid silver. If the witches are indeed vulnerable to silver, then a prick from this may be enough to break their spell. The refugees may not be keen on being prodded, but they must understand that this is for the good of the town and perhaps all of Drustvar. Alright.
Glory to House Waycrest.
The battle
Marshal,
awaits.
we may have found weapons to use against the Coven. We will need able-bodied soldiers to wield them.
We have many capable troops stationed here, my lady. They'll make fine recruits for your Order of Embers.
I have no doubt that you are quite capable, Mainlander, but we will need some help if we want to make it to Waycrest Manor in one piece. A small group would be ideal, strong enough to face the Coven's threat, but small enough to remain largely unnoticed. I have written new orders to some of my finest soldiers to join your Order of Embers. They will report to you and the Lady Waycrest. Please deliver these to them so they can be prepared to move out.
I am sworn to protect.
We shall drive back the darkness. So, Marshal Reed believes that you are the key to driving back the Coven. I have my doubts, but I will carry out my orders. I will join the
Keep
others
your
and await your
distance,
command,
Mainlander.
Mainlander.
Ouch! What in blazes was that?
Keep your distance, Mainlander.
Bloody mainlanders.
Drustvar is ours! Outsider!
I cannot attack that.
Bloodflies are really biting these
Oh,
days,
sure.
aren't they?
Book them.
Biting these days, aren't they?
Bloodflies are really biting these days, aren't they?
Did I attack him? Does it matter? Oh yeah, it does.
State your business. Ouch!
Friend
What in
or foe?
blazes was that for?
The Coven will take your little
Bloody Mainlanders. I can't attack that target. Friend or foe?
The Coven will take your little town!
Bloodflies are really biting these days, aren't they?
State your business.
It is
What the hell? Is this... It looks like some careless witch made a poor attempt to hide this grimoire from sight. Destroyed 12 Heartsbane objects.
Oh, the blood flies are really biting these days, aren't they?
Hastily drawn map.
Oh, the blood flies are really biting these days, aren't they?
Friend or foe? State your business.
It's kind of weird that poking them with a little silver needle actually works.
Keep your distance, mainlander.
State your business. I don't have a target.
Reading these people.
Yeah. Got it. It's about time.
Enough sitting around. So, you're the one behind this Order of Embers I've been hearing about. While I don't buy into all this hocus pocus, anything is better than sitting here waiting for the Coven to kill us all. You have my blade, mainlander.
Hello. Who's a good bird? New orders, then? Come, Winston. Looks like we have witchers to fight.
Mainlander, eh?
What's going on down
Even
here?
rotten crops.
So, you found us out. You must think yourself so clever.
Oh god, his voice is so creepy.
No matter. Soon your discovery will die with you. Attack! Nothing You're strong! But I was promised greatness!
Wrecked.
You have need of me? Go with the tides. So the rumors are true. The Order of Embers is reformed. And here I thought their tales were merely some historian's overactive imagination. Thank you for delivering these orders. I shall report to Miss Waycrest at once. Our enemy's eyes are upon us.
It is with It is with reluctance that I hand command of these men over to you, but it must be done. I hope you lead them well.
We must remain vigilant.
How can I help?
It worked? I knew we were on the right track. It's too bad we don't have a stockpile of silver weapons lying around, but I think I know how we can deal with that. What? That's a toy? Okay. That was a good thing to dispose of the witch trappings. I don't want to think. I don't want to know what would happen if an innocent villager toyed around with such things. You found their leader? Excellent work. The people of Aronstan will be safe now that you so thoroughly dismantled the Covenant's machinations here. Before we can leave, I have one more task to ask of you. While you are busy recruiting our Inquisitors and driving the Coven away from Aronstan, I took the liberty of placing an order with the local tailor. Using some of the sketches within the tome, I had him put together some uniforms reminiscent of those worn by the Ancient Order. Since you will be leading our Inquisitors, I think it's only fitting that you present them with their new regalia. Give the Inquisitor regalia to the recruits. Does that honestly matter? Okay.
Fair winds, there were words of induction somewhere in the tome. Let me see. Ah, here we are. Brothers and sisters, today you become the searing fire that burns away the darkness. Today, you become the shining blade that cuts through the wicked. Today, you become the beacon of hope against the endless foe. By the authority of House Waycrest, I name you Inquisitors of the Order of Embers.
Oh, okay. Whoops. How do I do this? What?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Salutations.
Well met, champion.
He's just changing right here.
Where's the battle?
Lovely day for some witch hunting, isn't it?
Now, before we depart, I'll need someone to undertake a special task for the Order. Any recommendations, Marshal?
Captain Cleardawn, excuse me, Inquisitor Cleardawn is as reliable as they come. I'm sure she can handle anything you need her for.
Thank you, sir. What do you require of me, milady?
If we wish to defeat the Coven for good, we will need more than silver. We will need fire. Take this recipe for alchemical fire to Master Ashton in Falconhurst. He will know what to make of it.
Yes, ma'am.
The rest of us will need to prepare for the ride to Corlane. Marshal, I understand you have a plan of attack.
Yes, we ride out on the mainlander's command.
Alright.
Greetings, Outlander.
There. That was nice and official. Now I think it's time we took the fight back to the Heartsbane. I believe the Marshal has a plan.
Keep your sails true.
Let me just wear that.
We must drive out the darkness.
Lord and Lady Waycrest lay trapped in the Waycrest Manor. But before we can reach them, however, we must brave through the city of Corlane, which is firmly in the grasp of the Heartsbane. Our first course of action should be to set up a forward outpost. Our scouts have found that the tower at Watchman's Rise is only lightly guarded. I recommend we take the tower from them. This is now your command, Inquisitor. Say the word and we ride.
Glory
Right.
word is given, Waycrest. Let us
But I
ride to
didn't-
Corlane.
okay.
Champion, if I may have a word with you, I would like your assistance.
Lady Waycrest has entrusted me with securing the town of Falconhurst and the service of Master Alchemist Ashton who lives there. However, I have found out no one has heard from Falconhurst in some time. The skies above the forest are impassable, so we must travel the old roads through Drust ruins in the mountains. A small, capable party has a better chance to bypass the growing forces of the witches and to help secure Master Alchemist Ashton. To that end, I ask you to assist me.
Remain steadfast. We've not a moment to waste. Falconhurst hasn't been heard from in days.
Which one should I do first? Let's do this one since it's closer.
I will meet you there.
Yeah, let me try to figure out how I'm supposed to get there. Will this person leave me by chance? Oh wait, okay, I see a road there.
Stand strong.
Something has disturbed the spirits here. The spirits of the departed still fight with constructs and the shambling dead. Our goal is Falconhurst, but a quick investigation of this area might help us fight our foes better. There is an opportunity here. Learning more about the Drust cannot only help us understand the text that Lady Lucille found. You might be able to discover greater details about how they and their constructs were finally defeated. Filling in the gaps of history could be the key to victory now. This was one of their settlements before it became the place of their final defeat. Let's look for clues in the ruins. Some of the spirits on the battlefield are too wary to go on. These were brave Colterans. They have more than earned their rest, but their sense of duty holds them here. Order the most wary of the spirits off the field of battle. Hopefully they can hopefully they will be convinced to rest.
Farewell.
don't want to do that.
Clear for action. How might I help? Sharp and anchored steady. I.
The ghostly captain continues the fight on as she speaks. What are you doing standing around? We grounded them down to their final warriors and those damnable runic constructs. But the war isn't over yet. Colonel Waycrest needs us to hold his line. Kill as many of those thrusts as you can, and we might see the end of this war today. Get back out there.
She thinks we're part of her militia. Well, if we follow orders, none of those monsters will ever make it down to Arrakis. It's a victory over another Kultiran settlement. The large figure in the center is their legendary leader, I think. Interesting that we don't see any of their constructs taking the field. Ha! And here we are, fighting back. Even their leader is withdrawing from the field. This is clearly Gorak Tul, their greatest leader. Ah, he is leading a ritual to create the stone constructs. The constructs began to take the field. He'd run out of living warriors, so he created a new army. But what empowered the stones? Interesting. I hadn't realized the constructs came later, as part of his desperation to win. This isn't Drust. It's a Kultiran carving over a Drust monolith. That's Lord Aram Waycrest, when he was just a colonel, leading the final assault. And there, that is Gorak Tul being stabbed by Waycrest. Histories of this event always say Lord Aram killed Gorak Tul, and his army fell thereafter. But here you can see all his constructs shattering as he's stabbed and his power broken. There was some connection. Well met, champion.
Gorak Tul's death shattered his army. The carving here all show that, but now I wonder, did Gorak Tul actually die? I believe I see more carvings at the entrance to that cave over there. Come, we should see what else is left behind.
Strike true.
Oh, this is getting interesting.
Another stele. This one also shows Gorak Tul. It is after the battle, but Tul isn't shown dead. Wounded and broken, but not dead. Gorak Tul did not survive. Witnesses wrote of his defeat.
Your ancestors were fools, as are you. The Kultiran plague will be cleansed, and we will retake our lands. But you will not live to see that day. Arise, Guardian, and slay these trespassers!
How might I help?
Carvings could have been just propaganda stating he lived, but that voice. It seems we have been all mistaken about the ultimate fate of Gorak Tul. I shudder to think what he might be planning now. Our time here was well spent. The guards in Arenstam can handle what few Drust forces remain, and I suspect the Drust leader and his magic might have some greater part to play here. However, we must continue on the mission to Falconhurst. The path on the far side of these ruins will take us there. I will ride ahead and meet you outside of town.
Be wary of the woods. I will do some scouting and meet you further down the path. Over here. New information.
The town is under siege. No wonder we have not heard from them. We must help them. Alright guys, I'm gonna actually end it here. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next time.